Welcome to Ancestor Says. If you are new to my channel, what's up? Make sure that like and follow and become a part of GD Soul Top. And if you're somebody that's been rocking with me since day one, hey, please remember these are collective energy pools, so take what resonates to you and leave the rest behind. Oh, somebody been having issues with their left eye. Somebody got something in their eye. Somebody might be seeing something from a new perspective. Yeah. Hi guys, please remember I'm a dark and light empathic reader. And also, I tend to channel a lot of names, so if I say a name and it's your name and you resonate not with the story at all, it's okay, baby, it's not you. There's a million people in the world that has the same name, so just sit back and enjoy story time and tarot laying. I might be seeing 222, 111. Somebody could be, so y'all could be seeing 69th, 69th. 69th. Somebody live on 69th Street. Okay, somebody could be 15. Somebody could be somebody's birthday on the 15th. Somebody could have a 15-year-old. Somebody could be 22. Somebody could be 1996 is significant in 1969. Yo, oh my god. So I had to take me a little step back to like reorganize just my life, and to be honest with y'all, I get spiritually attacked like crazy. Like the spiritual attacks be really crazy towards me, so I have to make sure that I am very, 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 very careful with my energy, especially when certain moon cycles come up, because they be hating. They be hating because you don't hate. We don't hate collective. People be wanting to make you hate. People be wanting to make you mad. People be wanting to affect you. And me personally, when I'm not feeling 100% in good energy, I'm not going to spew that energy out to y'all. How can I honestly be an open channel or open to receptive to the messages I'm getting if I'm not even being open to my own well-being? That has to come first. So I'm back because welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome. Somebody's name might be Jade, Jada Kiss might be significant as well. Somebody could be 32. Somebody got a W-O. Somebody's initials is W-O. The name Helen is significant as well. So I do got some channel messages for y'all. Oh, and if you like to donate to my channel, you can send it to my Cash App or PayPal, GEDESER 1010. Okay, and that's the same for both. I am still offering Akashic record reads and birth chart reads, but you have to send those inquiries to my email and we can go from there. I do energy check, period. I'm gonna make sure you are you. Okay, so somebody did a ritual on this last blue moon cycle with a black cat. Judgment for you, motherfucker. I'm sorry. No, somebody about to get in trouble for animal cruelty. They keep trying to fucking sacrifice animals. Like, come on now. Get that together. Keep killing all them animals because you want some blessings. Ain't no way to get blessed. Crazy. Somebody is 42. Tighten up. You need to gain a new perspective. Stop killing animals. Daggone it. They tired of you killing these animals, crazy. Somebody have a tiger cat that is orange, a orange tiger striped cat, okay? But somebody's about to get in trouble for animal cruelty. Mother Nature, Mother Earth, Mother Gaia, she don't like that, okay? She don't like that, okay? And I also got the name Jennifer, and that doesn't mean the person named Jennifer is the one that did it. This is completely separate, okay? Whoever was sacrificing them animals, you know who you are. Okay, y'all might be saying 555-000-888. August is significant. May is significant as well. Okay, I got June 10th as well. Something about June 10th. All right, and also somebody's 50, somebody's 58, somebody's 26, 36, 1985 is significant, and 1958 is significant. August and March as well. Somebody, when something's going to come through for you, that's going to be a confirmation of something that you asked. Somebody that's in the collective. So again, they twice in the collective, you're going to get chills. Okay. I also was getting, all right, lately this past week, being that this moon cycle is heavy on releasing emotions, feelings, releasing the past, old situations, clearing up that type of residue of lessons learned, some truths being revealed. The emotions is a lot on clearing up residual emotions, right? So there are people that's been going out their way to make sure that they are, to make, well, not make sure, but to trigger you. So they've been doing things, stuff has been coming to the surface that kind of makes you feel some type of way. Either you're gonna be crying, you're gonna be happy, mad, sad, or you're over it. However, don't feel any way no matter what side it's on, because if it's something that's triggering emotions, you just need to release it. Okay? It's just something that you need to go ahead and work through. And covering up those emotions or not feeling those emotions, whether they, because most of the time it's going to be uncomfortable, is nothing. A lot of times a good thing to do is journal, to journal how you feeling. And I think burning rituals are very well, like write something down, burn it, and just be done with it, you know what I'm saying, that type of thing. But you can always look up releasing rituals on any surface that, it's everywhere nowadays. 1972, as I always tell y'all, that doing rituals isn't bad unless you are doing stuff to harm other people. July is significant. Somebody's birthday is in July. Somebody might be trying to wonder if they are on the right road, on the right track. Yes, you are on the right track. All is going as it should if your birthday is in July. Also, I also was getting that triggered by Janae Echo. Somebody's really triggered in this energy. Somebody's really bitter. Somebody wants to make you look like you are bitter and triggered. All right. Also, another thing, somebody needs to start practicing fasting. For me, when I first started back with the fasting thing, first of all, don't tell people when you're fasting, because people be trying to send energy towards you and have you wanting to do the opposite of what you're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to be fasting, and they be sending you energy, have you eat whole turkeys and hams and shit. Somebody might have made turkey last night. Turkey wings, big turkey wings. Yeah. Okay. No shot. No shade, okay? But fasting is a part of that type of thing, especially when you're getting your body to a point where you're able to receive downloads. And that's another thing. Somebody, the ancestors, well, this is for a lot of the collective, they are saying, like, eating habits. Like, be more selective of what you're putting in your body. Try to stay away from fast foods and processed foods. Now, that don't mean you have to make everybody in your house eat like that. You get them kids some McDonald's here and there. What the hell? I mean, I'm not saying to go buy fast food every day, but hey, do not put what you're doing and your rules, don't implement them on them kids. I mean, if they want to join you, join. Let them join you. But yeah, let them enjoy their childhood. That's another thing I was getting. Somebody can put too much pressure on their kids. Like, let your kids be a kid. Your kids do not have responsibility of taking care of them babies. That's your responsibility. Let them kids be kids and play. Don't have them taking care of no goddamn baby. That's your baby. Okay? That's for somebody. 1992 is significant. September the 2nd is significant, and that's from your ancestors. Don't get mad at the messenger, baby. I'm just telling you what they said, okay? Next, somebody got a hummingbird tattoo on them. Somebody got a butterfly tattooed on them. Maybe a butterfly in your name. Somebody's name is Blue. Somebody's nickname is Blue. You need to clean your mirrors. I'm sorry, no shade, but they said clean your mirrors because people be scrying. If you want to, that word is in my Empath 101, and I will start uploading more of those videos. But there's a false copycat that wants to destiny swap with you, that be doing some type of mirror shit that they be doing. So clean your mirrors, please. All right. So that was for that. Somebody got on polka dot today. A polka dot outfit. You work in a formal. You work in some type of office space. Yeah, on polka dot today. Whether it's a polka dot blouse, you have on a little skirt. Is what I'm seeing. Somebody got a red clock in their living room. They need to change their batteries, or your grandma. Somebody needs to change their grandma batteries in their clock. That's who Blue is. Somebody named Blue. Change the batteries in your grandma's clock in the living room. This is an aunt on your mom's side. So there's a younger aunt on your mom's side that's telling you to change that. Louisiana is significant. Okay. All right. And I got another thing. Somebody named is Joe. Somebody drinks way too many Red Bulls. Somebody needs to stop drinking all them damn Red Bulls. Like, it's water 231 on the clock. You might be seeing 231. Okay. You might be seeing 666. You could be 32 or 33. Stop drinking all them Red Bulls. Try to cut it down to one a day, or try to find something different, because it's affecting your heart. And you know this. Just a messenger. Okay. On to the next. All right. She just said, she keeps saying to tell you it's not water. It's not water. Somebody could be 35 as well. Okay. I also got that. Oh, somebody grandma name is Helen, or your aunt name is Helen. Helen is significant. Somebody, the same person with the clock, confirmation. The same person that needs to change the batteries in the clock. Your aunt is also saying that the vents in the house needs to be switched out to the air vents. Okay, somebody could be 37 and their birthday is in August. I mean May. Well, it could be August. Somebody's birthday is in August, and then the month of May is significant. That could be your month or the aunt that's in this energy month. Texas is relevant. Okay, but yeah, the vents and the air conditioner, the filter, and then the batteries in the clock. Somebody needs to go ahead and do that for their grandma. Look, correct. You're a single divine masculine. That is for. All right, guys, so let's get into this energy. Cleanse. And I keep getting heavy on to let y'all know, when you need time for you, you need time for you. Even if you're doing something like this, like my business, this is my baby. Okay, this is my baby. I pull cards even when I'm not on here. I pull cards every day. Confirmation, but when I'm not in the mood and I'm not in good energy, then I'm not gonna come bring that energy to nobody. I deal with my own energy with myself. Yeah. Okay. So let's see what's going on in the energy. But I did miss you guys. I did. And y'all are always welcome to hit me up, hit up my email or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind doing like one card for you that day, like a card of the day for you in private. 2, 3, 4 on the clock. 4, 3, 2, 1. Something's in perfect alignment, perfect order. We got anxiety, nightmares, depression. Somebody's having anxieties, nightmare, and going through depression because of some addictions that they want to kick. Maybe they're having a hard time getting control over these addictions. Air signs are significant. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. That could be your sun, moon, rising. And if you know, you and yourself know, don't be looking for your rising. More so your sun or your moon. Okay, somebody also is having nightmares because they thought that they were going to get you in a position where they were spiritually attacking you and causing you warfare, that your intuition would be thrown off and they could get you into a place where you were obsessed with some type of toxic attachment, aka them, because it's motherfucking toxic. But instead, they are under judgment and they're binded to the magic that they have been throwing at you. Like literally, November 8th can be significant. Also, November 9th can be significant. The months of September, August, and November, of course. 1989 is significant. 1998 is also significant. In 2011, the cycle is closed. You have been deemed, the cycle is closed. Period. You have been showing up, doing what you got to do, and that means you've been disciplined. You've been working hard at your own self and changing things in your life that are not serving you well. You've been working hard at trying to move in a new direction. Also, please remember, just because you are going through awakening, that does not mean you cannot have fun. Just because you're getting closer to God don't mean you can't have fun. You can let your hair back, laugh a little. Like sometimes it's the beginning of your spiritual awakening though, it's so like I heard the word traumatic because it is. It's so traumatic when you wake up and you see things. You literally, the world looks different to you. Like it literally looks different to you. And it's like at first, I think that for me personally, when I first started, I grieved the old way. I grieved how I used to see the world. It was I was so like, what? What do you mean? This is what? I was getting like Hunger Games, Game of Thrones, like spirit, like that your ancestors got. They all throw us down here, and then, all right, not to kill each other, but to like if you're a generational curse breaker. I resonate with a lot of those people like that. I resonate with highly ranked spiritual beings. I know I resonate with those people. I resonate with people that's just going on their journey, and a lot of love and healing, which it's not for the weak, baby. So learning how to balance yourself. I resonate with people that are religiously spiritual. Coin that. 721 on the clock. July 21st is somebody. I am religious and I'm spiritual. I do not put myself in one box, and I never will. Okay, I will never put myself in one box. Okay, never. And I've been doing a lot. Side note, I've been doing a lot of past life stuff of my own, figuring out my own past life. It's so intriguing. God, look, I might do one of those after this. It's so intriguing, and then it makes so much sense once you see what your past life was, and then you see your interests now, and everything just aligns. And I literally did my own birth chart. So I looked at my Akashic record, I looked at my birth chart, and everything aligns. It's no way possible that it's not faded. These things are not faded. It's no way. Everything aligned up to the T from what I was getting from my Akashic record, what happened, and like where I fell short at, and then from my life lessons of this lifetime, and the things that I'm into, and the things that I like, and what my birth chart is saying that I have to go through and figure out and learn from whatever situations. It all just like 1, 2, 3. It's crazy, man. Well, it's not crazy. Some of y'all might be gaining a lot of wisdom as well. Somebody, you could be rising to your Empress energy or Emperor energy, but it's an Empress right here. But I know a lot of people don't see gender and energy, and energy do feel different. But I do look at Empress female, Emperor male. Like, yeah. It's a lot of people as well that's been fighting minor addictions. Like somebody drinks wine or something every day, and they've been trying to limit that to a certain day of the week. Somebody might smoke all day, every day. Maybe not stop smoking all day. It's not that stop smoking altogether, but start trying to cut back. You don't have to have a blunt. Make a commitment to stopping the stuff that serves you no purpose, letting go of the trash. That don't mean you can't smoke at all. You just don't need to smoke every 30 minutes, okay? That don't mean you can't drink at all. You just don't need a drink in your hand 24 hours out of a day. I mean, I'm just saying, make it a habit, you know what I'm saying? You drink and smoke more than there's a church witch up in here, and I only say church witch. I don't mean to be disrespectful. You know why I say it like that? Because they go to church and then they pretend like they're not into. Somebody go to church and they're a part of a cult. Confirmation, you know. Hold on. Somebody go to church and then they sit there and they be trying to conjure up spirits and have encounters with deities and stuff. Like they are a part of a whole community. They are a part of a whole community that's into that type shit. They also like to sit here and they like to bash us readers that's out here 242 on the clock, that are out here happily being honest about what we believe in. Like, I believe in ancestors and spirits. I believe in, because I can feel it, see it, and some more. 243. It's not my fault if you can't see it. I'm sorry. It's not my fault if you can't hear them. I'm sorry. It's not my fault if you don't have that capability. And it's not being ego. I'm not moving with an ego, because there's a lot of people that can, that they're scared to say they can. It's a lot of people that can't. That's because they got a lot of healing to do. But as I keep telling y'all, in the next 3 to 5 years, it's gonna be like confirmation. It's gonna be a thing where a lot more people gonna be able to see something now. Whether you can interact with it and stuff like that, I don't know. But people are not going to be people ain't gonna be denying it too much more. They ain't gonna be denying it. They are not gonna be denying it. Okay, so let's get back to that. I know I've been all around the circle, y'all. The energy's been so heavy, right? I've been like, what the trying not to cuss. I've been working on it. But in the same breath, I also have been able to pull back a lot into my own self. And I've also I've been going through little tests of my own, because I've been telling my ancestors and God, I'm ready for this, I'm ready for that. And then they're like, okay, next thing I know, I'm being faced with something that I say that don't trigger me, don't bother me, and I do have control over this, because this right here, for me, is my problem. And I know it is. And I know it's a problem for me. This could be relevant to some people in the collective, because I felt like a lot of my childhood, the parts that I can remember, because I do not remember a lot of it. Hold on, y'all know I gotta make sure my mic check. 1 2 1 2. Anyway, but a lot of times I felt like I had to be quiet. You know, growing up, it was a lot of rules and regulations in terms of kids and what you can't say and not say. And even growing after I got older, it was always still, I was very quiet, very passive, confirmation, like things didn't, I don't know, I was kind of like emotionless. Things didn't really bother me. I didn't really care about other people's opinions and stuff. The only emotion that could be surfaced in me was anger, and that's like, you know. Other than that, it was like I knew nothing of anything else. Love, what is that? What? I had one friend, one, and it was like everybody else was like an op to me, you know. That's just what it was. But as I got older, of course, it got to a point where it's like, I'm not gonna keep letting people say what they want to me. I'm not gonna let people do what they want to me. It's deaf to this quiet. I don't want to step on your toes, person. I don't want to hurt your feelings. It was a deaf to that shit, and it started being like war. Okay, like don't piss me off. Don't look at me wrong. Don't say like I'm snapping, and I'm like full force war. It was no in between. It won't no 1, 5. No, it was 1 or 10. Like, so it became a thing where, okay, yes, speak your mind, yes, stand up for yourself, but control that shit. You know, control it. Like it needs to be a balance between defending yourself and also being able to do that in a mature way. So that was a struggle for me. So for a while, I went through a phase where it went from not saying anything, letting people walk all over me putting everybody's feelings above mine, to me not knowing when to shut my trap up. Okay? Me not knowing when to two on the clock. Me not knowing when to literally be quiet. Stop reacting. Don't respond. So it was easy for anybody to trigger or push my buttons, because I was like on a phase where it's like, oh, I'm not letting nothing slide. Like, what? What? It's you know. So going through that, and also at that point I was really researching spiritual things, but staying in that research, like really trying to figure it out. I was into everything from learning about different religions, different stories, like the exorcism, Amityville horror, like not just like I told you before, not just like watching a movie, like literally digging into real stories of hauntings and spirits and things like that. And I've also was having my own encounters that I couldn't tell nobody about, because everybody would be looking at me like, you crazy, you drunk too much. You know, I was going through my phase where I was going out and having fun then too. I had no children, so you know, I was just doing me. I was going through so many phases at one time. Then I got then I got to a point where now I started getting older, and I hit my soft girl era. You know, I felt like I was being put up, you know, whatever, but that ended up being a flop. That ended up being a flop. So then I literally was forced to face all my inner demons and everything that had been weighing on me throughout life, all the little incidents that have left marks on me, and really started having to figure out what's up with me. You know, now we're here. You know, I skipped a lot of parts in between, but we're not here just to talk about me. Somebody might be going through that, so it's okay. Be patient with yourself. Being able to control your anger. Somebody has to really, 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 really get a grip on their anger. Controlling their anger has been really challenging, but you can do this. You can do this. Because remember, when you let somebody get you out your bag, they have the power over you. Somebody having challenges in their environment because maybe they are co-parenting with somebody that they're not getting along with. They're losing their patience. Somebody also needs to control their anger with their children. Like, talk to them. Stop yelling. They can understand English. I hear somebody telling another person not to yell at them. Don't yell at them, another adult, but then you're yelling at the kids. Why do the kids deserve to get yelled at, but you don't? You the grown one. They kids, they gonna make mistakes. Stop yelling at them. I told somebody this before. Your ancestors gonna kick your ass if you don't stop yelling at them goddamn kids. Stop yelling at them kids. Talk to them and tell them what they're doing wrong. But you don't gotta yell at them. And stop beating them. And you know who you are. Stop putting your hands on them children. Confirmation. And that's from God. That ain't even your ancestors. God got a problem with that. And I'm not saying everybody got the right to discipline their kids or not, but somebody be going too far. You got the chills right now because my whole arm and back got the chills going. Somebody be going too goddamn far and you need to chill the fuck out. Learn how to communicate with your kids because your kids is protected and you taking a gamble because your ancestors gonna fuck you up for them children. Somebody area code is 252 and yeah, somebody had a dream 2 to 3 nights ago about some shit going on with some kids. Also, somebody going through karma because some shit that they did. Y'all know. Damn, y'all know I started on that channel. Somebody pissed somebody. This is a grandma energy about some shit that went on with some kids. Okay, they told me to clarify that. Look, ancestor energy. You a female. It's a female and a male. It's a female that takes their anger out that they have with this male on some kids. Look, again, Texas. They say you're karmic. All right, let's get a letter for this person. Who are you talking to? Somebody had an X in their name? Something about spouse of a half sibling? So they talking to a female, and whoever your spouse is, they got a sibling that's on the other side. Somebody got a V in their name, and they said, you got a minor son. They said they're going to kick your ass if you don't stop being mean to them kids because they brother. Take it on they pissy ass brother. Don't be taking it out on them goddamn kids, you psychopath. Sorry. Please forgive me. Look, all these fail. Fulfillment, family, manifestation, responsibility, burden. Somebody feel like their kids is a burden to them. They might be saying 10-10, but you keep on having them. Why do you keep having them? Use protection, get your tubes tied or something. But actually, whatever, somebody keep having kids and they be doing magic to have kids. Like they be giving offerings to get pregnant. But then when the baby here or the person don't want to be with your ass no more, you turn into the devil. Somebody that had an affair with somebody. Yeah, this brother over here, he ain't playing with you. He ain't playing with you or his brother. Is what I heard. Moving on. Sorry. Confirmation. I ain't started doing that until we got there. Alright, so now let's move on from that. That's for somebody. Let's get on to something else. Let's get on. So, alright, so continue on working on that was 2 different messages. The person about the kid thing, that's somebody different from the person that we're talking about learning how to control their anger, and somebody's starting to look at something from a new perspective. All right, yeah. Somebody's been fighting a lot. Somebody's been new perspective. I told y'all I can't make it up. Somebody's been fighting a lot. Somebody's going through an awakening. They're going through an awakening. Their third eye is opening up. Something by somebody. All right, 2 different things. Somebody in the collective, your throat chakra somebody was attacking your throat chakra. So you might have been feeling like sore throat like symptoms. Okay, let me slow down because of that. Somebody's throat chakra has been being activated. Confirmation. 256. February, April, and June. Okay. Somebody also throat chakra was being attacked. All right. And then somebody else got a third eye activation going on. So you might want to look up. How to do some cleansing work on your throat chakra. All right. And for both of y'all, for both, the person that throat chakra has been being attacked, and I'm trying to make sure my cards are the same way too, and the person, because the last blue moon, somebody was attacking somebody's crown chakra in their throat chakra. A Leo is significant. It's a Pisces, okay? But and then the last blue moon, somebody had hit a milestone with some of their healing that you're now able to talk to your angels and you're on the right path. Be patient with your ascension. Okay, who is this for? Somebody that got an R in their name. All right, I gotta make sure these are the right way. The person, somebody's spouse or ex-partner has lost their gifts though, in the same breath. So somebody has lost their gifts and somebody has gained some gifts. Okay? All right. That's that. But whoever you are on the outskirts that's not connected to this situation, yes. Somebody has been going through an ascension, okay, in your throat chakra. Somebody, you are meant to be a speaker. That's how you are meant to, you have some type of creative expression. You can be a speaker or you can be a writer. That is the direction that you should be going towards, okay? It's new to you. This spiritual journey is new with somebody or to somebody. Yes. Okay. Now, also with this fighting and hangman, somebody has been fighting and they want liberation. Somebody wants to, yeah, spiritual development. I also get that somebody has been attacking somebody because they don't want someone to heal. They don't want nobody. They don't want somebody to be spiritually liberated. And then we have celebrating and anticipation. So I'm also getting the people that were attacking somebody's the person that's already been activated in the collective. You know, you've been having this group attacking you now. This last moon cycle, they just did their big one, so they've been watching to see if it worked. These people celebrated this too quickly. They didn't see you, so I guess they were anticipating that it worked. They was trying to block your third eye because I got third eye 3 times. The color purple isn't, look, can't make it up. They wanted to block your third eye, bind you. Now they're going through rapid changes because that just didn't work. Somebody thinks they know everything. Somebody thinks they know everything. Somebody's realizing that they've been attacking a high priestess. Somebody is in their devil energy. Somebody is realizing that they connected with this coven that is tied to the devil. Somebody's realizing that they've been listening to a dark practitioner, and that's who they binded themselves to. That's why you're going through financial loss, because you were attacking a star seed. Somebody's in there reflecting about that, but this person knew that. They just thought that they were going to have success in doing this because they wanted your destiny. But these were fated events. Somebody was being tested on their loyalty and they flopped. They flopped. Somebody's birthday is on the 26th. This person conjured, or somebody conjured spirits on the 26th, or their birthday's on the 26th. This is somebody that your ex-person was in a long-term affair with. And yeah, the results of that will be final destination type of events. G is significant. You are currently facing delay, not denial. There's people that's been played in the dark arts knowingly that were warned about you. This person has a E in their name. Okay, gifts, insight, protection, mercy, all is skipped forever. Whoever this person with the E in their name, your gifts are stripped. You have no protection and God will have no mercy on you. Wrong way, wrong answer. Somebody's a false, fake, and they committed fraud. They got a T in their name and their time is up. Somebody that has a J in their name as well. You are going through a return to center of your own spell work because you decided to indulge in dark spiritual practices. February is significant. They know a cycle has closed. You are getting restoration, healing, and recharge. Somebody, your birthday's in October. These people are a crime of passion, obsessed with trying to control you. The last thing you prayed on is going to work itself out, this spiritual situation. So don't worry. Don't worry. All right. So whoever you are, people that's been anticipating to see that if your spell was worked, it's not. It was a flop. 303 on the clock. Somebody's birthday could be March the 3rd. June is significant as well. It was a flop. Somebody wanted your abundance, but they are not. They have to take the responsibility of sending you death magic. And this back return to sender is going to come really fast. Don't be scared because you had the willpower to send death magic. Somebody literally wanted you in the dirt because they stole something from you, collective. And it is going to be returned to you. These people say anybody but you. This man is falling in love with you and he's realizing that he was being a dickhead. Yes, I said it. When he should have been loving on you. But it is what it is. This could be somebody you have a family with. Everybody has time to redeem themselves, but when you try to redeem yourself, it gotta be for you. It can't be for another person, yo. It cannot be for another person. And even if you are somebody that decided to go the wrong way, like it's literally because of their own. It's healing that needs to be had. Everybody be getting mad and they be pointing fingers. That's why I don't even get mad when people do stuff to me anymore. I get it. I've been that person that's been hurt, not knowing how to even start to address my hurt, and anybody that triggered that hurt, I'm looking at them like it was a challenge. Somebody is feeling challenged by their children. I feel like somebody sees their children, a child or some children, as a reflection of them. Somebody has a 15-year-old. Somebody's name could be T, or their initials could be TJ, or their child. They feel like their child is a reflection of them. Your ancestors are saying you need to just sit down and talk. Idaho is significant, or Ohio. You need to talk to them. Somebody's name could be Blake. Somebody got a blue car. Somebody got a black car. You or your kid. Yeah. Somebody just needs to sit down and talk to them. Somebody got an older son that they've been having problems with. It's been challenging for you. But your child is as a mirror of you. So you gotta figure that out. Your ancestors say, you know what time it is. Whoever you are, she said, be loyal to what you used to say. You won't never gonna be like this or that. You won't gonna be like your parents. Your grandma had you most of the time. I keep seeing September, November, June, and March. Be loyal to you. Be loyal to your kids. Like, for real. You're number one. You're number one. You are obligated to you, and then your kids. I don't give a fuck about no wife, sister, daddy, cousin, no. When they grown, yeah. But while they younger, until they get 18, do what you gotta do. I'm about to close this energy out right, because then I'm gonna start a new one. I want to get the channel messages out. Somebody, you are protected. Your ancestors are giving you your flowers. Confirmation. If that was for you, left ear ringing. They're celebrating you because of your loyalty to them and your work. Now, understand, this is another thing to say. Everybody you completed these cycles. But everybody had different things they had to accomplish. And even if you're not all the way there yet, you can get there. But literally, y'all know when it comes to being spiritually gifted and anointed, like, you can't trick God and the ancestors. And if God chose you, whether you decided to go one way or another, whether you decided to go too dark, then the light the dark. At the end of the day, he chose you for a reason. He knew what he was doing when he picked you. I mean, at the end of it is what it is. Some of y'all just gotta learn how to take accountability. And again, having a relationship with God look different for everybody. You don't gotta just sit there and be boring. And there's limits, and there's boundaries. Like, that's the thing. It's not like you can't have fun. It's not like you can't do you, but there are boundaries and limits to how far you would go and as much as you would do. And there's certain shit you just don't play with. You know, certain things you just don't fuck with. We got air signs: Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Earth signs. Who else is this message for? These are y'all sun signs. But yeah, that's just what it is. So I'm about to close this message out. Hopefully I gave you some piece of information or confirmation that you were looking for. We got earth, water, and air. About where you are with your cycles. I'm about to close this out and do another message. I just really wanted to get y'all confirmations out. And at this point, I give your energy back to you. And I, with clarity and understanding, I call my energy back to me, still and protected. And as I always say, remember to pray. Bye, guys.